Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel shashaaiworld. Developers think that knowing Python and calling OpenAI API is good enough to get AI job in 2026. But reality is totally different. They are completely wrong. Today, companies are hiring only full stack developers, which means that developers should know observability, AI security, AI governance, AI evaluations, and some coding models like Codex, Sonet. That's why I created this video series. This video series have four parts. In part one, I will explain AI agent, agentic AI, and observability, and I'll show the code how to develop AI agent, uh, how to develop agentic AI and enabling observability. Upcoming videos, I'm going to show end-to-end coding assistant AI system. I'm keep saying that AI or AI known person will replace us soon. So we'll see this series how AI can replace us. Like I'm going to show my demo with AI as a developer, AI as a QA person, and AI as a project manager. All three agents will work together to complete a project without any human intervention or without any human help. So stay tuned with me. Don't skip any part of the video. Let's get into part one. Actually, what is AI agent? Nowadays, everyone talks about AI agent everywhere. Is it AI chatbot? No, more than that. AI chatbot is a knowledgeable friend. It generates text output or a video output, video content or audio. It talks only, but AI agent performs task or completes some task for us. It does some work for us. Any system, any AI system performs any task for us, then that is called AI agent. If you say AI agent, then that should have three core components minimum. First one is a brain, that is a LLM, large language model. Second one is tools. Suppose I want to book a taxi, then I should be able to access the taxi system or a booking system. So that is called a tool. Then that agent should remember everything. That is called memory. So any system, AI system has LLM, memory, and tools. Then that is called AI agent. I give another example. I want to go home at 5 p.m. from my office. I'm asking what will be the weather at 5 p.m. today. Then it says it's going to be rainy. If I ask same question in my AI agent, then it says it's going to be rain and same time it books a taxi for me. That's why that system is called the AI agent. If you see this diagram, architect diagram, from UI can be browser based or a mobile app. The user prompts some input, then it comes to AI agent. Inside AI agent, you see, you have three components like LLM, tools, and memory. See another diagram that has also same core components, but this is a AI agent tool. So if you don't know coding, you can use N8N Y coding, like a drag and drop, and you don't need to know the Python anything. They have agent template. If you drag the agent template, then you can see three options. You have to first attach LLM, second you have to attach memory, third you have to attach tools. LLM is a mandatory component. Tools are optional. Sometimes we call tools, sometimes we won't call tools. I'm going to show demo how we can create AI agent using Python. Okay. Once you see that demo, you'll get clear idea. Let's see the demo. Let's have AI agent demo now. See this screen, UI, and we have AI agent. UI can be a mobile app or HTML page. AI agent is going to have three components like LLM, RAG, and calculator. RAG and calculators are tools. LLM is going to be a brain for that AI agent. See this code. I have HTML page, index.html. This index.html is calling main.py. Main.py is a fast API exposed as a REST API. Then I have agent, agent.langchain.py file. Inside I have two tools, RAG, I have calculator, and I have LLM, brain. Then I have agent. This is agent. Inside agent I have LLM and all tools. This code is available in my GitHub repo. Anytime you can go and download and modify according to your needs. This is index.html. See the output. Okay, now we asked what is a LangGraph, right? So let's see how this request is processed in AI. This is a dashboard. So what is LangGraph? So it went through agent, inside agent. It's called LLM brain. Then that LLM decided or agent decided to call RAG database. RAG is the internal database. So from internal database, it reads the answer and giving back to end user or index that it returns back to index.html. Let's see another. Let's have another question. Let's ask one more question. This is a math question. See, we got the result 75. Okay. Now see dashboard or observability tool. See, the agent got the input, and then agent decided, or means LLM decided to call calculator instead of rack, because that question or input belongs to calculator tool, means is a math or a mathematical calculator relevant question. I hope you got idea like how AI agent works. So this can be, instead of calculator, you can put booking office, booking, travel booking, any kind of action you can perform. What is an agentic AI? Any AI system has a goal, and that is accomplished by single agent or multiple agents. Then that's called agentic AI. Normally, more than one AI agents are used to complete the particular goal. For example, we want to develop a IT project like e-commerce website. Then one agent writes code, another agent does QA job, another agent may be a supervisor or project manager. So these all three agents are working together to complete a particular goal. This case is a project. In market, and you have very popular proven patterns and practices, good patterns and practices. First one is reflection, second one is tool use, third one is planning, fourth one is multi-agent, and the fifth one is routing. We got more than this list. Okay, I'm just listing few best patterns and practices over here. This the second slide. It shows the difference between AI agent and agentic AI. Let's get into demo now. Let's have agentic AI demo now. We know agentic AI is more than AI agent, means it's more complex than AI agent. Wherever we need workflow or orchestrator, or we have multiple processes interconnected, and we want to automate them, then we use agentic AI. Let's have this demo. This demo, I'm going to have three agents. One is manager, second agent is coder, third one is reviewer. So manager gives the instruction task to coder, like write a code or whatever, right? Then coder writes the code. Then QA or a reviewer reviews that code. If code is not satisfied or QA did not pass, then that request goes back to coder. Coder again rewrites or fixes the bug. Okay, let's see the how it works. So output will be generated in this output folder. Okay, now is empty. I am using LangGraph. We all know that agentic AI has some framework, is a proven patterns. So we use LangGraph graph. Okay, this has more community support. That's why I'm using it. You can use whatever you like it. You have Crew AI, AutoGen, OpenAI SDK, or Microsoft AI agent framework. So what I define it, I'm using that library, and I have manager agent, I have coder agent, I have reviewer agent. So we have should continue or not, depends upon code. Code is good, then it will end. Otherwise, it will send back to coder again. Okay, these all codes are in my repo. Anytime you can download and modify according to your needs. Yeah, let's see, run the code now. Let's see the output directory. We have a diagram that generated, like then it created my fast API folder too. So let's see this image. What is that image? So this is an architect diagram. Overall, how this application works, right? Manager, coder, reviewer, and ends. This has a dotted continue. It's a loop. Okay, if code is not as expected, then it will be reviewed by a reviewer will send back to coder. Okay, this is overall. Okay, let's see what data we have inside. Okay. So we have Python code. It has a project structure like main.py, models.py, schemas.py, authentication.auth.py, and the requirements. Okay, so schema file is there, auth file is there, and we have main. Seems like even it created a API, REST API, fast API, everything with authentication token, everything. So next upcoming video, I'm going to create separate models, like instead of single code generated file, another agent will extract this all code and deploy into server, so that we can go and test it whether a agent created all are working or not. Okay, let's see what instruction the manager gave to coder. So this is the instruction given to coder: build a fast API endpoint with authentication and validation. See this. This is the true power of agentic AI in action. Coder, QA, and manager worked together as a team and completed the entire project with no human help. What is observability? I start with example. You have a car. If that car doesn't have any dashboard or a display or a monitor, can you tell the car speed of the car, or tire pressure? No, you can't answer, or you can't tell anything, because you don't have any visibility. Similarly, in AI application, if you have observability, you can answer everything, because it answers like what is AI thinking step by step, like which tool did that AI use, and how long each request takes, like uh, latency is less latency or high latency. If high latency, then how to fix that, which component creates that high latency, then we can focus only to that component, and like how much charged for a particular request, like a token size, and whether LLM or agent makes its own answer, like instead of looking into our company resources, it gives own answer, then that's called hallucination. How to stop the hallucination? Everything will be captured. So this tool is very, very important. This capability should be there in your application. If you develop any GenAI application with no observability, then you can't deploy that application into prod, because after deploy you can't answer anything. In market, we have very popular frameworks to enable these capabilities. First one is LangSmith, second Phoenix, OpenAI API, Prompt Layer, Petronas, OpenLIT. But LangSmith we call a trace and runs. Like a trace is a route from a trace. We have multiple runs. Like each step is called run. like trace, then runs like children. Like Phoenix, we have trace, then spans, multiple spans. But overall, observability means same idea only. So to capture everything, so that we can explain to business. See this LangSmith portal. It has request name, input, output, error, start time, latency, dataset, annotation, tokens, cost. If you click particular request, then you can see trace with runs like a manager. Inside manager, we have LLM. LLM, this creates a task and sending that task to coder. Coder creates the codes. Then that code will be sent to reviewer or QA. Like everything will be captured. Like input, what is the input for particular LLM, and what is the output got generated from that LLM. Everything will be captured. In next video, I'm going to show Python code, how to enable observability in your AI application. I will show two frameworks, LangSmith and Phoenix. Summary. We saw AI agent. It has three components like LLM, memory, and tools. Then we saw Agentic AI. It's a goal-oriented, multiple AI agents. Then we saw observability. It captures all the details like it traces. I'm keep saying AI is opportunity, upskill early. In next video, I'm going to show observability capabilities using two frameworks like LangSmith and Phoenix. Then I'll show evaluations using ragas. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share knowledge, gain knowledge. Knowledge alone is permanent. See you in next video.